What's good, what's good, what's good? It's TSB the Entertainer, and we back with another video. And today we're gonna be doing a different style of video. You know, normally, if you go to my videos, you'll see my reaction videos. Obviously, I react to the next chapter, things like that. But you know, before that, I was doing more of the spiritual videos. I was doing more of the, the mindset type of videos, and that's when I was more so here at college, which is where I'm at right now. Over the summer, I kind of focused, like I said, more on the reaction videos. But I wanted to come on here today and talk about being inside the mindset, being inside the mind. I want to give y'all a how do I say it, a dialogue kind of what it's like to be a college athlete inside our minds, though. So, like I said, obviously I was here last year. I'm a sophomore this year. I play at a D3 college, right? I'm a D3 hooper, and last year was my freshman year. Craziest shit ever. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that was my craziest year of basketball ever. It was, we came in, all us freshmen, it was probably about 10 of us freshmen. I'd say probably half of them quit. Half of them quit pretty early due to injuries, other reasons, and stuff. But throughout that whole year, it was pretty hectic. And if you're a college athlete and you've been in the position of a freshman before, especially a freshman who isn't playing, you know what I'm talking about. Like, that year damn near kills your confidence, because you got to come from high school being that man, being that guy on your team, the best on your team, the best on your AAU team, whatever, to not being the best on the team. Obviously, you still think you're the best on the team, but you're not the best on the team. There's dudes with more experience than you. Even if you might be more talented than them, they know the plays better than you. They know how to flow in the offense better than you. They know the pace better than you. They just know the game of college basketball, of men's basketball better than you. You knew high school basketball. Yeah, maybe you was better than them in high school basketball, but now they got multiple years on you, you know what I'm saying, and you're still trying to catch up. Mind you, I had also gotten injured my senior year, so I went through an injury about halfway through the season and wasn't able to play the rest of my senior year. So I was already kind of feeling like I was behind a little bit, right? It took a while for me to you know what I'm saying, kind of rehab and stuff like that, about 5 months. And the summer coming into my freshman year, I was still able to, put work in and do what I could, but it wasn't as much as other people, because I was focused on trying to get my ankle back more than, you know what I'm saying, putting on a bunch of weight and stuff like that. I was focused on, damn, I need to get more athletic in my ankle. You know what I'm saying? I need to get that back. So I didn't really know exactly what I needed to be doing to come into my freshman season playing already. You know what I mean? It was just do the stuff that you've pretty much done from high school so far and add on to it a little bit with the rehab. So I not to make an excuse, but I didn't feel as if I got a fair off season, you know what I'm saying, whatever that might mean, because there's a lot of people in my position too who didn't get that position. So I don't know if I should call it unfair. It's not like, you know what I mean, the players on the team prevented it from happening, you know what I mean? Like, it was just God put me in a position to where, look, bro, you got to get it a little harder than these other dudes. So I was struggling with that. Came in my freshman season, we started off with like fall league. Fall league is just like up and down open gyms with refs, though. And so we kind of started off with that, and I kind of felt pretty good. But throughout my whole freshman season, I could still feel my ankle bothering me. I didn't feel as athletic on my layups, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you a small guard, you got to have your 2-foot finishing bag on point, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even feel like I was getting up on these layups anymore to be finishing around these bigs off 2 feet. You know what I mean? And now, for me, that was a big part of my game, especially in high school. So I was realizing, like, damn, you got to open your game up more now. You know what I'm saying? And so came into this off season for my sophomore year and really focused on opening my game up, opening my handles up, my shot, shooting from deeper, because that was another thing that I had to get used to, was shooting from a deeper 3-point line. So I started working on shooting from deeper, shooting off screens. In high school, I barely even saw hedges off screens. So now I got to work on, okay, get it in triple threat, get it at the wing, get a little screen, get around that big, work around getting around the hip of the big. You know what I'm saying? It's little shit like that where I wasn't really working on in high school that I didn't realize had such an impact in a college basketball game. And that's on me too. Maybe I should have studied it more. You know what I'm saying? I should have took it more serious coming into my freshman year. But I did do that over the summer, coming into my sophomore year. And I feel like I put a lot of work in. I was running the hill damn near every week. I was doing leg workouts. I finally got back to where I'm off lobs, getting a dunk again. And I hadn't gotten that since like I said, early senior year. Even my whole freshman year, my ankle was still feeling that tweak to where I didn't even feel confident like going up off two and trying to dunk. And I was able to do that in high school. I'm only like 5'11", 6 foot, but I was able to go up off lobs and get it with two hands in high school and shit like that, right? So I hadn't even tried my whole freshman. See, you know how you'll be after practice and niggas will feel nice and you'll go up for a few. I wasn't even doing that anymore because my ankle would hurt so bad. But like I said, I was like, man, fuck that. This summer I'm getting a dunk, bro. Like I'm getting back to where I'm at least around the athleticism I was, right? And because I know at some point I'm gonna be even more athletic than that. Probably senior year, I don't know, junior, hopefully next year, But I feel stronger right now, but I don't know if I feel as athletic as I was. But so, like I said, during the summer I did a lot of work on the hill. I was doing a lot of lifting. I was realizing like I need to get stronger. You know what I'm saying? I came in last year a little smaller, a little lighter, a little weaker, a lot weaker, because like I said, I was just focused on getting one area strong, not my whole body strong, not hitting the bench press, hitting all the other shit that I needed to be hitting. And so this all season I took real serious with lifting and doing all of that, getting in the gym after, getting runs in. You know what I'm saying? At least 2 a days. I'm doing at least 2 a days. You know what I'm saying? And I still felt like I wasn't putting enough work in, for real. But like, I realized I was doing a lot more than what a lot of other dudes were doing in the off season, especially now that I'm here and I'm getting around these and we done had a few open gyms or whatnot. Like, I'm realizing like, y'all really ain't been putting no work in this summer, for real. But so here we are now. You know what I'm saying? We back in at college, at my D3, and it's been I don't know, we've only had like a few weeks of workouts. We haven't really done too much. We've had a few open gyms, a few workouts. Like I said, we got a workout today, but I don't know, like I'm here now, and like I said, this video is about kind of inside the mind of a college athlete, but people don't understand what it is to go from, like I said, high school to a freshman season of not playing at all. So I'm going to be honest, that has kind of tweaked my confidence a little bit. You start overthinking things, you know what I mean? It's not talked about enough, bro. It's really not talked about enough how you could go from the best on your team, that man, everybody know you, to a whole new team. Nobody knows you. Nobody really cares about you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's looking at you like top dog anymore. Like, you got to really come earn that. And I respect it. Like, that's how life's going to be from now on anyways. And that's how life always going to be. So I'm cool with it. But what people don't understand is that does a lot to an athlete's mind, especially when you're in a small town college and you're watching all your friends have fun at their colleges and not have to go through the priorities you have to go through on a day-to-day. Like, I'm gonna be honest, a college sport, and I've talked about this on the TikTok. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, hip to the TikTok, go fuck with the TikTok, TSB. Bro, bro, a college sport is a whole ass full-time job, nigga. From meetings, random meetings can be scheduled, to workouts, film sessions, lifts, open gym, all of it, bro. You, like, people don't actually understand unless you in it, bro. Like, especially where we at, bro. Like, bro, they take this shit really serious here, bro. It's not like, and I'm not shitting on no JUCOs, but some JUCOs, you know what I'm saying, not like that. You just gotta go to practice, whatever, you can skip workout, you can do all that. No, bro, like this shit here, bro, this shit is like a full-time job. I go to Marietta College. I don't know if y'all know where that's at. I'm in Ohio, kind of near like West Virginia, but it's a little small town D3, you know what I'm saying? And but this shit is real, and when it's hard to go through all of that, those meetings, those workouts, all of that, the full-time job, without, it's almost like going through that full-time job but not getting no pay after. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if you're gonna get a paycheck at the end of the week. The paycheck is getting on the floor. The paycheck is getting time, getting tick, getting, you know what I'm saying, minutes in the game. Really being able to impact the game. You know what I'm saying? And so you're going through all of this shit, the preseason stuff, the workouts, the practices, just to become pretty much a practice dummy. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people, and I'm not saying that's for everybody. I'm not saying you're stuck in that position. That's damn near just a canon event that a lot of college athletes just have to go through. You got to go through it to grow and to become the best college basketball player or athlete in whatever sport you're in. You know what I'm saying? It's a canon event. You gotta go through that part. You gotta check your ego, and you gotta keep pushing, because if you don't, bro, it will be easy to let your mind win. And I know that from dudes from my hometown, from a rival school you know what I'm saying, that I've seen many athletes come out of and just come right back to. You know what I'm saying? It's a rival school in my hometown, and it's been too many dog athletes come out of there who I see go to college for. Seen them dudes go from like that man at their school, at the rival school, to just coming right back after a year, after a semester. Like, you just right back. You want to know why? Because they let their mind when they ain't been in no position. They've been in this small town, this small school, to where it's easy to be the man. Now you got to go outside of your hometown, outside of where you comfortable. But that's what it is. A lot of people don't want to be uncomfortable. They don't want to make themselves uncomfortable. And to me, that's the best thing you can do in your life, is to make yourself uncomfortable, no matter how uncomfortable it is, no matter how much you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the beginning, because that's how I was last year. Like, bro, it was a point last year, bro, like I was like, bro, I can't wait for this shit to be over. I'm praying, I'm hoping, I'm working towards that not being the case this year. But you know what I'm saying? Even if it's 2 years, dudes do it for 2 years. Nah, I'm done now. And I get it. I completely get it, because a lot of people, you just want the college experience. You want to party with your friends. You want to have fun. You want to enjoy this time before you really have to take life serious. I get it, bro. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But I also think that, you know, you gain a lot from this experience, bro. You gain discipline. You gain that dog in you, bro. You got to, I was talking to one of my teammates about this the other day. Like, you got to have real dog in you to be able to stick this shit out, bro. Especially, like I said, to not be playing and being able to get that paycheck at the end of your week. Bro, it's tough, bro. It's tough to keep your mind on, bro. Wake up, you got to go to classes. You have to go to classes, or y'all niggas is going to conditioning. Then you can't really go home on the weekends because y'all got priorities on the weekends as well. It's not just a weekday job. Nah, bro, you got shit on the weekend as well, nigga. And this is before basketball season even start. You see what I'm saying? So, like, it's a full-time job, bro. Basketball is the longest season out of all of the seasons, so it's always the hardest one. It's always the easiest one to quit. You know what I'm saying? Just if I have any advice, bro, it's just to protect your mind. If you're in college, if you're a small athlete, or a small town, or a small college athlete, a D3 athlete, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting the tick that you want right now, the time in the games, whatever, the recognition, whatever, bro, just stick it out. I promise it's going to be something on that other side, whether it's connections, a random ass connection you make, whether it's, bro, I don't know, bro. Just stick it out, bro. Find that dog in you, bro. And if you don't, bro, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. Do what you feel is best for you, right? But don't forget, get uncomfortable, bro. Make sure you're uncomfortable, because I promise, bro, it has made me, it's made me more disciplined in my life. You feel me? It's giving me something to still strive towards. Like, if you think about it, especially in my situation, if I were to quit, I would just be back in my hometown right now. If I were to quit and I weren't to go to a, you know what I'm saying, a big ass school, a big ass college, I would be in my hometown right now doing the same shit every day. doing the same shit every day, clocking in, clocking out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's nothing to really work towards in that. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I'm telling, bro, stick it out, bro. Protect your mind. I be out here, look, bro. I be out here, if you look more on my page, bro, I be meditating, bro. That's how I protect my mind. That's how I keep my mind clear and focused on this shit. I meditate. I connect with God. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a type of nigga, I believe, like, this situation is going to be meant for something bigger. It's going to help me in a future situation in life. I just got to go through the hard times right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's how it's however you look at it. You could be in the same position as me right now and not even look at it as hard times. It's about how you look at it, though. You see what I'm saying? You gotta flip your mind to make it believe maybe you're in a position that you're not. Make your mind believe you're getting everything you need right now. You're in the position that you need to be in right now. It's just about how you look at it, though. And a lot of people let their minds look at it in a negative way. They let their minds spiral, and it spirals into negativity, into, damn, I want to quit, into all these negative thoughts because you let it. You know what I'm saying? And even if you do let it, don't let that determine your actions. Don't let your thoughts determine your actions, especially in this college, in a college sport, bro. Because that's when you stop putting that work in. Damn, I'm not getting the results I want. Fuck it, I ain't going to that workout. Fuck it, I ain't putting no work in today, bro. I ain't even playing anyways, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, you know, it's tough, bro. Trust me, I'm in the position that a lot of y'all are in. I'm coming on here to be genuine, give y'all somebody who y'all can relate to, because I get it. I get it more than a lot of people get it. I get it more than the D1 athletes get it, who are already getting NIL money and getting millions and shit like that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, to feel like you are as talented as a lot of the people who are playing over you or whatever, and to want to damn near maybe quit. You know what I'm saying? I just know I'm never going to let myself do it. I got control over my mind. Do you have control over yours? You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro, if it's any advice, bro, I could give, bro, just protect your mind, bro. This shit is temporary, bro. And do what you want, but another piece of advice I would give is strengthen your relationship with God, because that will lead you to believe, and more so of this is for something else. You know what I'm saying? So strengthen your relationship with God, find God, you know, protect your mind, protect your energy, eat well, do the right shit, be around the right people, stay motivated, stay positive, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? What Friga say, stay motivated, hey, bro, you know what I mean? Like, you got to out here, bro. Friga is another prime example of, like, bro, you don't know what this shit could lead to, bro. He didn't do too much in college. Like, he wasn't no crazy standout nigga in college. He was a normal role player in college. I don't even think he played his freshman year. You know what I'm saying? And Friga was like 6'5". Like, he went to a college around me. He went to a college in my conference. He went to a college from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And so that's another reason I like hold on to that faith, because I done seen a nigga do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's another platform outside of overseas or college that I could fuck around and hop on to. You see what I'm saying? So I just hold on to, you got to hold on to a belief. You got to have a why, bro. You got to have something to keep pushing towards, bro. And if any of y'all struggling, I would encourage y'all to also go watch his journey and go watch his blueprint. You know what I'm saying? See how he did it, bro. It's always something more, bro. So, yeah, bro. That's pretty much it for this video. Keep y'all minds, keep y'all minds safe. Keep y'all's energy safe, and keep pushing, bro. And yeah, we gone.